How many times have you ever been into a chainsaw shop? You pull up, they got saws all over the walls hanging up. You can look at them, you can pick them up, you can feel them, but you can't run them. You can, a lot of times you don't know what you may or may not like. So you can't like do what I'd call a test drive or a demo or anything like that. So this is going to be a unique opportunity coming up at Biddy Sawworks on March the 22nd and 23rd. Blake is going to have everything marked down 10% off on chainsaws, parts, everything in the store. Lawnmowers, they're going to be a little bit different on them. The deals that's going to be on them. So you just have to kind of check on that. But so if you want a new chainsaw or string trimmer or blower or anything, it's going to be 10% off during those 2 days. So on the second day, on March 23rd, Jill and I will be there. This is where it's going to get really, really cool. If you've ever wanted an opportunity to do a chainsaw demo, kind of a test drive on a chainsaw, here it is right here. I'm going to give you an opportunity. I'm going to have wood there to cut. And what I'll do is I'm going to have a whole bunch, all of my steel saws will be there for you to run and test. And we're going to go through all of them. And you can cut cookies with it. I can give you some instruction. I will put some chaps on you. If you've got your own stuff, bring your own stuff as far as, your safety gear. That's fine. You can do that. But otherwise, I'll stick some chaps on you. I'll put a helmet on you with a center in it where I can talk to you while you're cutting and everything. And you can run any of my saws. So if you have ever wanted to run a high performance pro model saw, this ready to rock and roll, chain razor sharp, here it is. So the lineup that I'll have there that day, I've got a 400 and it's got a 28-inch bar on it. I've got another 400, it's got a 20-inch bar on it. This is also a 400, has a 25-inch bar on it. Here's the 500i, the fuel injected saw. It's got a 28-inch bar on it. And this is the Mighty 661 with a 36-inch bar on it. This saw has a skip tooth chain on it, full skip. This one also has a full skip on it. This one is non-skip, 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 all full chisel, full house chains on those saws. So I'm going to take you in my shop and I'm going to show you some more that you can get to pick from. But like I said, there's 3 400s right here, a 500 and a 661. So these three are 67 cc's. This is 79 cc's, and I think this is 91 cc's is what the 661 is. All these have regular handles on them. This one here has a full wrap on it. All of them are ready to rock and roll. They've got bark boxes on them, West Coast dogs on each one of them. You can see that on them. So let me go in the shop here and we'll show you what else you can run. Here's the rest of the lineup. Got a 362, 20-inch bar on it. Got a 462, 28 on it. It has a full wrap handle on it. It also has a West Coast side cover on it. Full chisel non-skip chain on it. And then we got the big boy. We got the 881 right there. 41-inch bar. Full 4-pitch chain on it. That's the biggest saw on the planet that you can buy right there is 881. So if you want an incredible opportunity to come and run these saws and hang out with me or anything and just talk chainsaws, whatever, we'll do whatever you want to do. You can run any of them or you can run all of them. This is your chance. And you don't hardly see many dealers that do stuff like this, that make this kind of stuff happen. And just crazy opportunity to be able to put each one of these saws in your hand, run them, and also the 10% off on them. That's pretty much unheard of too. So we're going to go up to Blake's store in just a second and check out and see what all he's got inside the store. and then he can kind of tell you what all the rest of the deals are. And so, like I said, it's going to be March the 22nd and 23rd right here in Columbus, Mississippi at Biddy Sawworks. Steel dealer, Exmark mowers, and he's got it fixed up as service department will be working that day. And so, yeah, man, look forward to seeing everybody if you want to come and play with some chainsaws. You got plenty of stuff, and he's still got more stuff coming. So we're going to kind of give you a little preview of, I'm going to let Blake talk and tell real quick about what's going on or whatever on March 22nd, 23rd, where you can go ahead and start making plans and everything, and the rundown of the day, you know, what all you're going to be doing, the deals and the giveaways and stuff like that.
Yeah, so March the 22nd is a Friday. We're going to do that one 8 to 5. Saturday, March the 23rd is 8 to 2. Man, if people are still here at 2:30 and 3 o'clock, we're going to stay open until people just aren't here. So make plans to come. We're going to have 10% off the entire store. Anything inside these doors is 10% off. Everything from a nut and a bolt all the way up to these zero turns. So everything's 10% off. Make plans to come. We're going to have giveaways. We're going to give away that push mower right over here. Tim will show you. That
Exmark over there. Mm-hmm.
We're going to give away, that's a commercial 21-inch battery-powered push mower. It's valued at $25.99 as retail on it. So we're going to give that away. We're going to give away 6 $100 gift certificates to any material. So 6 people will win $100 worth of material between mulch and pine straw. It's your choice. And you're not obligated to use that all at one time. You can separate it and use it throughout the year.
So that's for your landscaping stuff out there, whether it's the topsoil, any kind of mulch, the pine straw, all that, right?
Yep. And we're also going to be giving away some concert tickets. Got it narrowed down to a couple options. We hadn't pulled the trigger. We'll announce that when we do know, but we are going to give away some concert tickets. And I think that's about all of our giveaways.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the big thing is 10% off. You know, if you've been thinking about buying a mower or any kind of equipment, those 2 days are the cheapest it's ever going to be, because they are 10% off everything. So
well, that's going to cover your sales tax plus a little bit more.
Yep.
And also too, I mean, we're right at the brink of spring. I mean, I made a few laps in my yard the other day, you know, mowing, and so a lot of people probably looking at service and stuff. So now would be a good time to pick up your oil filter kits, things like that. If you do it, if you're a do-it-yourselfer. If you're not, bring it in that weekend, those 2 days right there, and drop it off where you can get the service work done on it then, because the full service group will be back there in the back doing service and everything. So a great time. Like the trimmers, everything's going to be 10% off in here. And we walk over here to he's got everything. He's got hedge clippers, trimmers, blowers. They're 10% off. He's got all them chainsaws, and that's the big thing, cool thing, like what I started this video off talking about. You're going to be able to come in here and run chainsaws with me if you want to. And in that way, if you're in the market for a chainsaw and you're wanting to test some of them out to kind of see what fits you, because a lot of times people, they don't know till they get one in their hands, you know, and run it for a little bit. So this is your opportunity to do a demo and see what you want. He's got plenty of pole saws too, and battery stuff. He's got all your battery stuff right here. You got the pressure washers right there. We also got
more of all this upstairs. We placed another order just last week on some stuff, so we're gonna have it to sell.
Right, and then he's gonna have a bunch of representatives from each one of the companies here too that'll be here to answer any questions or anything like that, or talk to them or whatever. So we're right here. It's right here in Columbus. What's the address, Blake?
It's 1218 Highway 69 South.
And what's the phone number here?
662-328-7291. We'll have Exmark here. Steel is going to be here, and Rotary will be here with our arborist side.
Right. So it'll be a good time if you're in the market for gonna be pulling the trigger on buying something. Jump on it while you get this deal, while you can, for those 2 days. And Jill and I will be up here on that Saturday all day long. As long as people are here, we'll be here too. and so it'll be a good time and everything. We got plenty of room, plenty of parking out here, and so just come on and check it all out.